Hello everybody, Hunter Bakes here, back at the review for y'all. Everybody here with the next review for Halloween, so short about everybody. For today's review, everybody, we'll be taking a look at the oldest film. I'll be reviewing this, here for this month, everybody. As well as this movie, I'll be taking the record as the oldest movie I've reviewed thus far here, YouTube channel, everybody. Taking the record away from King Kong vs. Godzilla, everybody. And that being 1951's The Thing for the World, everybody. Now, I was very curious to see how things would turn out there for Thing for the World, everybody, as have heard a lot of praise for the film, everybody. It'd be the classic for sci-fi horror films. There would be one of the films that set the standard for sci-fi horror films, along with The War of Two Worlds and The Day the Earth Stood Still. So, plus, to be honest, I really haven't had too much experience with black and white films there. I've seen a good number of different movies, everybody, but not a whole lot of different black and white movies, everybody. With the only ones I recall from everybody really seeing there were The Wizard of Oz, since that was a very nostalgic film there. Maybe then some people with Wizard of Oz counts there as, only the first and any portions of that movie is black and white there, while the remainder of the film is in color there. I believe Wizard of Oz is the first movie that used color and filmed there, whatnot. The only other black and white film I recall seeing there would be Plan 9 for Outer Space there, one time when I was in my film class at high school there. But aside from that, everybody haven't really had too much experience seeing black and white films, so I was very curious to see how things would turn out, everybody. And all everyone during research, everybody, I have learned about the fans of the movie, everybody, kind of debate who was the head director, everybody, as the credit director is Chris Nebby, everybody. However, Howard Hawks, he was the producer of the film, everybody. A lot of people feel like he was in charge of a majority direction of the film there. Chris was just a public name there, but a lot of people consider Howard Hawks as a movie there. So, that was a little interesting fact there, people debating on who was the main director and whatnot. So yeah, although Howard Hawks is the producer of the film, so it wouldn't surprise me too much if he was the main person pulling the strings behind the scenes there and whatnot. So, anyways, that was a little interesting fact I learned about there while doing research, everybody. But anyways, everyone, recently I had a chance to check out The Thing for the World, everybody. Now here to review for you, y'all. So without further ado, let's go get right to everybody. As usual, we'll be over pros and... everybody for everyone. As usual, we'll be doing plot summary, pros and cons, and overall thoughts on the nature of the film, everybody. And apologies in advance for hiccups and burps, everybody. I will try to keep things under control here. But anyways, everybody, let's go get right to everybody with the plots, everyone. Everyone, film focuses, main plot of everybody, Ned Scott, the news reporter, ends up traveling to Antarctica there to look for a big story there. And he eventually encounters Captain Patrick Hendry and his Air Force team there. And they have, been communications with a scientist, Dr. Arthur Carrington, who's been doing research on different things in Antarctica there. And they went to visit him there. During the visit, Patrick encounters Nikki, the old girlfriend of his there. Those two seem to hit it off there and whatnot. We see their relationship, reinvigorate throughout the duration of the film there. But, anyways, everybody, Patrick and the others there see a mysterious flying object there, and they eventually discover it's a flying saucer there, and they want to see what was inside, so they then blowing it up, and they eventually discover a creature frozen in ice there, and brought it back to Arthur Carrington there, and eventually caused a bit of debate between eventually conflict between Arthur and Patrick there about the creature, whatnot, whether keep it alive or have it destroyed there. But during the part, when they first brought it to the science lab there, they accidentally put electric blanket over there that ended up causing the ice there, and the creature ends up getting freed at the facility there. So it's up to Patrick and the others to try to survive, and the facility there would also try to find a way to destroy the creature. Although Dr. Arthur, you know, tries to argue to try to keep it alive there for research purposes and whatnot. So, that's pretty much the plot summary, everybody, for the thing for the world, everybody. Now on to the pros and cons of the film, everybody. So after seeing the movie, everybody, what are my overall thoughts on there? Hey, everybody, I'm not gonna lie, everybody, I did have fun watching the film, everybody. It was nice looking back at this film, everybody. Like I said, it is a movie that, that does have a little historical significance to it there, since, like I said, it does. This was one of the movies that was credited to, like, the foundation for sci-fi horror films there, And I thought it did a relatively well job. I thought the people who worked on the film did a relatively well job there. Now, I do have some criticism, everybody. I will get to here a little bit. But overall, I had a relatively fun time watching the thing from the world. Thought the cinematography was done very well there. Yeah. I enjoyed a good amount of the characters, everybody. Did a good number of interactions with the characters, everyone. Probably my favorite ones being Patrick and Nikki there. Like their scenes the best there, And the story was engaging there, And the story was engaging there, everybody. Although the movie did come out, in the 50s, everybody. This was during the, whenever the world was, had concerns about nuclear bombs being produced there, news and whatnot there during the time period. And that's still around a little bit today, everybody. It's not nearly as bad as it was in the 50s there, but the movie there definitely got to that conflict a little bit there, although not necessarily nuclear production, by more of, they used the thing as a kind of like a representation of that there, whether not to, you can really see that there with the conflict with Patrick and Arthur there, and stuff like that. So, I thought the film did a relatively well job with that aspect there, so yeah. As for the thing, everybody, I thought the thing was a very menacing monster villain, everybody. Definitely was a big threat for our main characters to deal with there. And there were definitely some pretty cool moments, everybody, with the different characters try to fight off there. With probably my favorite part there being the fire scene there, or they catch a thing on fire there, but it's still managed to survive and whatnot there. But everybody, I do believe this was one of the first films to use fire stunt there in the film, which was pretty cool to see there. Pretty cool fact to note there. And the scene was done very well there. So yeah. So everybody, there are definitely a lot of good elements about the thing for the world, everybody. But that being said, everyone, I still do have some criticism, everybody, so I'll go and get to the cons, everybody. Now, first off, everybody, for those of you expecting a good amount of action with the thing for the world, everybody, y'all might be a little disappointed there. Well, there are action scenes in the film, everybody, and they're done very well. They usually don't come in until the last little bit of the movie there. And the thing for the world is definitely one of those, more dialogue-focused movies there. And while the dialogue is done very well, everybody, it's definitely not going to be something that everyone's going to get invested in there, So, but I'll have to keep in mind that this is from a different time period there and stuff like that, so, it's not going to be, it's not going to have the same thing. You should not expect the same things from action or sci-fi films for today there and put on the film there, But I can see some people get a little bored with the dialogue there and wants to see a good amount of action there, whatnot. While there is action there, there's not a whole lot of it there, so yeah. Another criticism everybody is that, like I said, well, I thought the story was done very well, everybody. There are definitely some slow parts to the film, everybody, where, despite the movie being a little under an hour and a half there, it does feel like it does last a little longer there and stuff like that, And the movie does kind of drag at certain points there, so. Now, they do pick up during the last portion of the film there and stuff like that, but, But there are definitely some slow parts of the film, everybody, and, there were some times where I kind of looked down on the time and whatnot there, There are some parts of the film, so. And as the last criticism, everybody, I got for the film, everybody, is that, well, had that, even though it was accidental there, I thought it was a little stupid there, that they put electrical blanket on top of the ice there, I mean, that whole situation could have been avoided there with the creature being broken free there if they did have electrical blanket put on top of it there, so. Well, that's a minor criticism, everybody, so. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the pros and cons, everybody, for Thing for the World one, so. Without further ado, let's go get right to the overall final thoughts, everybody. So overall, everybody, well, I don't know for sure if The Thing for the World will be up there as one of my favorite films I reviewed this month, everybody. I still have a pretty fun time watching it there. As I still look back at older film there, the story was well told there for the most part. I really enjoyed the cast of characters there. I think it was an entertaining movie monster there. It was that, like I said, it was nice looking. It's nice to look back at older films from time to time there. I had a relatively fun time watching, I think, for the World ones, so. For my overall final rating, everybody, I'll be giving The Thing for the World a watch it rating there, so. So for people who are interested in classic horror films or classic sci-fi films there, I do recommend you check out The Thing for the World sometime there. Although, otherwise, like I said, this probably won't be a movie for everybody, as, people who are, who might expect a good amount of action from this movie, everybody, well, we do get some action scenes, everybody. They usually don't have it until the last little portion of the film there. And it is this movie is a more dialogue-based film there, so this movie might not be everyone's cup of tea there, but I still have a pretty fun time watching the film there, so. And for those who have interest in checking out The Thing for the World, everybody, I think you'll have a relatively fun time watching the movie, so yeah. Well, anyway, I'm pretty much wrap things up for this review, everybody. Next time, everybody, we will be taking a look at. We'll take another iteration of The Thing, everybody. Although, next time, everybody, it's going to be a lot more of a brutal interpretation, everybody. As next time for Always One, everybody, we're going to be taking a look at John Carpenter's adaptation of The Thing there from 1982. So make sure you all stay tuned to that. But until then, that'll wrap things up for now. If you like what you saw here, everybody, make sure you like button, new channel, subscribe, notification icons, for this uploads. I will see you all next time. This is Sarbank, say out. Peace.